Hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar. Gunning for Hits issue 4. It is this book. This book has gotten better each and every issue they've put out. It's kind of crazy. You usually don't see that. Like something starts out good and it gets worse over time. I think this book is doing the opposite. So he goes to Japan to talk to, the actual CEO of the record label, and we get way, way more evidence. If you didn't already know that the Slade character was David Bowie. Come on, it is David Bowie. Oh man, there's so much happens in this book. Everything about it's better. So we see just what a shark, what a snake Brian Slade is. He's totally manipulating the lead guy of the rock band, getting him high. Ooh, look at those. The art really kind of comes into its own here. Everything is super expressive. There's a little bit of, yeah, we could use like more detailed backgrounds, that kind of really boring stuff. But aside from that, like everything about it is just pretty nice. Once again, like the only character who I don't really like the way he's drawn is our dear record label executive's friend here. This sequence here on the left page is probably one of my favorite bits in the book. So here's Slade making his play to steal the dude's old recordings. Fortunately, the manager, she's right there. So's the other manager. The energy popping out of these couple of panels is great. The anger, the being upset, the high emotions, the fact that it's like 4 a.m., like it's all there. The emotions are all the emotions, the activity, the stress, it's all boiling over. And look, he does this little mocking comment, ooh, Kitty's got claws. And she glares 100% liquid, pure death at him. She just cowed this dude who is, this mega big rock star who shouldn't be cowable, you know? It's great. Our protagonist here, he goes through and he takes care of stuff in his own way, like one market's not selling or doesn't want to play the record, so he kind of shoots the place up. They immediately go, play the record. The next page that I skipped over is also great. This is my second favorite sequence, and it's actually both pages that I like. It's not like that before. It was like I liked boom, 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 like 6 panels, one page worth of stuff. These 2 pages are great. Just take a moment. Just take a moment and look at their expressions. Then look at the backgrounds. The backgrounds, like over here, you're like, there's nothing in the background, but it makes sense because this is just a flat wall. Look, as soon as the camera angle changes, we get details in the background. We're actually drawing reality. Sometimes reality is a little boring. Maybe we needed a picture on a wall or something to kind of liven it up, but it works pretty well. And the flat green background really just kind of draws the eye to the people who are talking, the people who are supposed to be the focus of the scene. And the whole book kind of continues this way. The dialogue here just pops. Everybody has kind of their own voice. Everybody has their own concerns. Everybody acts in their own way. The art feels alive. It may not be super detailed, and it may shift into some very stylized, cartoony stuff, but that's the style of the book. That's how this goes. The expressions are a little over-exaggerated, and I really like it. Because you get, like, these little surprise looks, I think it's actually pretty effective. It's like, I'm trying to remember the name of some of the old anime that would, they generally had a fairly realistic kind of style, but they would pop into some deformed faces for emphasis. So our protagonist takes care of all of his enemies, basically. It's kind of like Godfather. He's not necessarily killing everybody, but he's definitely taking care of business. He's eliminating a problem. He's sparring with people. And they finish the record. And the producer is just like, thank God I can get out of here. And he gets out of there. It's great stuff. This whole book is great stuff. The back matter is a lot of fun too. Making art, trust your heart. It's a good sentiment, and it's a great book. This book is so improved over the first one. If you had told me that these were the same series, I'd have been like, well, why isn't the first book like this book? This series has grown a lot in just 4 freaking issues, and I'm really looking forward to the next one because this hooked me, I'm hooked. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's get the next issue. I'll see you next time. Check out Gunning for Hits. There's not another comic book quite like it. It's really good. At least that's my opinion. And since this is my YouTube channel, my opinion is correct. Now, if I remember, there should be some things to click on the screen that you should click on. Help a brother out. And I'll see you next time. Until then, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Or something like that. Bye-bye.